Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Charlotte, if you don't know me and you've not seen my channel before. And today I thought I would introduce you to the other horse in my life. So if you follow my Instagram and Facebook, you'll see that I own two ponies, two little grey Connemara ponies, Finley and Will. Will is the smaller one out of the two, for those of you who can't tell the difference yet. And I also ride a big coloured cob for a friend. His name is JJ. I don't own him, I just ride him for a friend and compete him too. I've got lots of photos and things on my Instagram if you want to check that out. But I thought I would introduce him to you guys today so you could see him and know a little bit about him and our partnership. So JJ is based about 10 minutes from my yard. So at the weekends I go down there and school him or compete him and go out and do things with him. His owner kind of approached me on Facebook because we were quite local and a mutual friend of a friend kind of put us together. She was looking for a rider to compete him and I love showing. So I'm not going to say no, especially as he is absolutely gorgeous and he is quite the legend, I think, anyway. So I will get you down to the yard now and we can go meet him. Here is the most handsomest boy. Hey JJ. He is a heavyweight cob because of the amount of bone he has and the size he has. They come in, you've got your lightweight cobs, your middleweights, your heavyweights and your maxi cobs. And the maxi cobs are obviously taller than the other cobs, aren't we? Look at that big front. Yes, and the floppy lip. You're so handsome. But yeah, he is a heavyweight because he has lots of bone and he's very big and deep, aren't you? Look at him. You good boy. Somebody wants carrots now. So JJ is a heavyweight show cob. His show name is Jambala II. He has very successfully shown as a heavyweight cob and a coloured because he is clearly black and white, aren't you, gorgeous man? He is absolutely gorgeous to ride, a true gentleman. Don't snack though, thank you. Unlike Finley and Will, he has amazing manners. He's schooled very nicely. He's not scared of anything. He just is very straightforward and he does as he's told. But a lot of people think like he's a heavyweight cob, he's not going to be light on his feet, he's not going to be quick, he's not going to be speedy. He's actually surprisingly very forward going. We have been to the woods and we've done all sorts together, haven't we, JJ? I mean, I've been riding him since June, I'd say. We've done a few showing shows and we've been hunting, haven't we? But he's just an overall really good boy. But yeah, he isn't slow at all and he isn't lazy really. I mean, he can be a tad lazy in the school, but not as lazy as Will. He's also, people think he's really wide because I mean he is a big boy, but he isn't actually as wide as Will because he's more like, he has more shape as well as a barrel on legs. But he's just lovely and I love him to bits. Don't we, JJ? And he is, I think he's 12, but don't quote me on that. So similar to Finley's age. So he's pretty level-headed. I mean, out hunting he got incredibly strong, but he wouldn't ever do anything, would you? Sure, an absolute poppet. And when we go to shows, he's just amazing, really. He just does as he's told. You're a little happy face, aren't you? He's such a good boy. But I absolutely love cobs. I always have done. My first ever pony was a little coloured cob. I mean, he wasn't a proper cob because he was only like 14-1, so he wasn't classed as like a show cob. But they're just really striking and really well behaved most of the time. My little cob had a really good pop in him, and out hunting he would turn into a different horse completely. And you did a little bit, didn't you? but you're still a good boy. So me and JJ are just going for a hack today, but I generally school in one day and hack in the other day over the weekend. Woo! And then in the show season, we go out and do shows and things. I mean, last year we only got to a few shows, and we also went to the woods, and yeah, we've been out and about. But I try and come every weekend and ride him and school him, just so we keep that partnership really. So when we do the shows next year, we're sort of set up. We've been working together, schooling together. He knows me, I know him, and he's just a pleasure to ride. Are you ready, JJ? Those big feet I can hear. Good boy. Are you enjoying yourself? Uphill as well. I'm sorry, buddy. Bit of a workout. I enjoy it. Sit. Good lad. Good boy. Come on then, JJ. He has the most lovely rhythmical canter, don't you? Good boy. Good lad. He says, I'm getting out of breath. Come on. So am I. Probably hear me puffing on the GoPro. You're a good boy. So nice, JJ. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Should we have a trot? Look at that little happy face. You're a good boy. He's so bouncy and trot. He's actually quite bouncy and light on his feet compared to my horses. I mean, he's a big boy. He's not that tall. I think he is under 16 hands, but he has a lot of bounce to him, and he can really shift, can't you? You're such a good boy. And it is really nice to ride other horses. I used to work with horses, funnily enough. I've worked on a racing yard, I've worked on a dressage yard, and I've worked on a breeding yard. So I've done a bit of everything, and I used to ride loads of different horses. So it is nice, but I kind of permanently ride JJ. He's like another member of the family, aren't you? Next year with JJ we might be able to do some Royal International and Horse of the Year show qualifiers. Last year we just did a couple of big shows, but we didn't do any qualifiers, not me and him together. but he has previously been to both, I believe, and qualified. I think he's been to Horse of the Year show a few times. He's a little bit of a celebrity, aren't you, in the horse world? But I've never been, so I'm hoping that we might be able to qualify, or at least do well in a qualifier. As long as I have fun and he has fun and it's just a nice day out. That's all that matters, really. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog, and I hope you've enjoyed meeting JJ because he's just awesome, aren't you? If you've enjoyed our vlog, please feel free to like, give me a comment, subscribe to our channel, and put on the little notification bell if you want to know when our next vlog is coming out. They're generally every Monday, but sometimes they might be more, sometimes they might be less. Bye! Say bye, JJ. Bye.